Welcome to Trade Doc, Data Options Trader. We'll recap today's close, look at the futures, scan our ETF watch list to spot opportunity. I'd like you all to subscribe to catch these daily recaps. Today is Tuesday, January 10th, 2017, and the markets, they close pretty mixed with the S&P unchanged. First time I've seen that. The Dow is down 30 points, the Russell down up almost 1%, and the Nasdaq up 1/4%. The Nasdaq actually hit an all-time high today. Looking into the futures, looks like the majors are up just slightly. Bonds are unchanged to down. The VIX is coming up 1/4%. Crude oil is up to $50.90. Natural gas is down another 1/4%. Gold is holding on to 1186. Silver is 1682, and copper is 260. The Nikkei is up slightly, and the dollar is holding strong at 102 even. The Aussie is 73 cents. The CAD is 75. I'm just kind of seeing what the currencies are. Pretty much unchanged, and the British pound is 121, almost 122. Taking a look at the charts, here's oil, and oil was down 2% today, and it looks like it grabbed a support level of 1107. So at this level here, pretty major support. We can put another long just to add more theta to our position here. Oil explorers were completely unchanged and didn't do anything there. Looks like it's just clinging on to there. Came down in the morning session pretty good, and it's looking oversold at this point, so we took our profits in that, just a little bit short, that's all. Natural gas actually came up 4.5% today, and brought us right back to our price box. We opened up a position yesterday just to give us some long theta, and it was pretty oversold. Now it's right back into the game, but you know, I believe it's just going to stick around here between the $9 and $8 mark. Is gold, and gold actually came up almost 0.5%, making a new trend line here. Yeah, we'll see that once it breaks down. Just put a hedge on it. Maybe it's kind of had a long bullish pull there. The gold miners are up 0.75%. Right in this apex, it traded down. Normally, I would short this. You can probably put a hedge on it. When I looked at the account, it was looking good in the morning, and then it came down a little bit in the afternoon. For gold miners, probably a good idea to put a hedge. I didn't. I'm just I have a nice position on it, and I don't mind it coming down to the 21 mark, so I can add some more on. His silver came up 1.25%, and it's had a good run now. Let's see what this does here. Yeah, so we could follow this channel here, probably see a breakdown, or it's going to be trading back into this channel. It's kind of getting a little bit extended. Still holding on to silver. Energy sector, now that it's down here, I did close some positions, so I'm gonna you can probably open or just take some profits. Take some profits if you're short right now. You know, that's what trading's all about. It could drop lower, find this support, or fill this gap here around the 72, but you know, just take some profits. And here's XLU, and that actually broke down even more than it did yesterday, so it's kind of getting away. It might keep on trading down. I see a nice roll. Pretty much missed the move, so I'm just waiting for more confirmation on the pattern. If it pops back up, say to this level here, actually, this is a good place to place a short, which is 48.26. Industrial sector. I sold some of my longs there, and they actually came up. They were up almost 0.5%. Kind of a boring day today. I really wasn't following it much. And here's a material sector, and it looks like it's doing something. It might be looking to reverse up in this flag formation, but we'll just keep an eye on it. This is what it's doing. It's holding on to that support of 50.35. Healthcare sector, and I had a rocketing morning, and then it came down. I almost did put a position on, and I should have. And I definitely probably just wait till it comes down and get long. But you definitely want to get that long the healthcare sector around the 70 mark. And I just do the ETF. I don't go for individual stock. Here's real estate, and they were down almost a full percent, and this thing's gonna keep on rocking down, probably break all these support levels right back to the top of this channel. And I'm holding on to my real estate shorts. And here's the home builders, and still waiting to they were up almost 0.5%. Still waiting for them to hit my mark, and just short some individual home builders. Retail, since I bought a little bit of Groupon today, and that is the one that's in this sector, and I put it in, but I'm not gonna, because it's, as far as the ETF itself, I still need some bullish confirmation on that. Financial sector didn't do anything to it, but it was up almost 0.25%. The S&P is 100% unchanged. You can see in the morning I had this big volume. I mean, not a big volume, this big price action between 227 and 226. Hit the top of this trend line. So the S&P, in my opinion, would be adding a short. I did add some shorts to the Dow, not the S&P. And here's the Dow. I did add a short, like right here in the morning. Every time it goes up, trying to break this, I like to just add a couple more, and I'm doing that via the SDOW. Here's the Qs, another all-time high marking. So nice, the Qs marking an all-time high. All the tech stocks are getting some respect again. And that's where we're at. Unfortunately, just because of everything that's happening, we gotta put a short on it. Okay, so the Qs, that's what my play is right now. IWM came right back into this price box, so it'd be good to put a calendar. I'm not doing anything to it until some movement happens, or after January 20th. Here's emerging markets, and they were up 0.5%, kind of hitting the bottom of this trend line and closed above. Didn't do anything with it. Getting some sell signals here. We took some profits off of our position. I'm still long via the dividend stocks, emerging market dividend stocks. That's what my play is on this. Respecting that trend line there. Japan just kind of doing nothing here, down 0.25%. Kind of finding some support. China, They came up 1.25%. So I did buy my positions back, and look at this high volume. So that's confirming this price. So we can see that stabilize and just move up from there. India did the same thing yesterday, bought my shares back, and they were up almost a 4%. Russia, I added a short today, so shorting Russia again. Nothing in that, nothing in that, nothing in the dollar, and the VIX. I actually added more VIX today. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe. Peace. Add more VIX.